Point FM and this Friday at this hangout with me, Hotshot. Alright, Chennai, we are in conversation with three international artists right here, and they're going to be performing from 4 p.m. onwards in Unwind Center, Adyar. Today it's going to be performance and a workshop as well. If you have any queries, the number to contact is Arjun King, the name, the number 98412-86951. And now I'm moving to Ansley right here, aka Jukeboxx. So we go Jukeboxx for that? Yes, super. So you tell me, how long has it been a passion for you for dance? How many years have you spent so far?
I started when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
So I've been dancing for a really long time, 29 years. And I started off in my room.
Right.
My mother, she worked 7 to 7. So there was a lot of abuse in my home. And so I would use that time to kind of channel it through my movement. I didn't know what I was doing. A lot of times I would like throw myself around.
So you're self-taught, right?
Yes, self-taught.
Amazing.
All the way up until I went to college, which I went to college when I was 17 because I started a year early for school. And so all that time, you know, even though you have that time to figure out your body, it really did something different for me that other hip-hop dancers don't have. The fact that you're sitting there freestyling and figuring out your own movement. A lot of times people start with technique first, and then they got to figure out how to loosen up away from that technique. So I find that a special thing about me that I'm excited to start embracing as I get older and more confident about what I'm doing, you know, and overcoming what I've been through.
Wow, that's amazing. And I think, you know, I'd like to address Chennai with you because simple reason is that we have so many people who are privileged. There is no violence in the streets, you know, for us and things like that. We are away from all that and still people struggle. But then with that, and there's no ending for your resume. You're a writer, you're a dance scholar, you're a singer, you're a crochet jewelry designer. There's so much to it. Where do you find the time? How do you do this?
Oh, when I was a kid, it was just more like, I remember my mom bought me my first, like, jewelry box set when I was, like, 10 or something, and I just got into it. Everything that I wasn't really allowed to leave the house for safety reasons.
Yes.
So, you know, I just spent time in my room doing all these different arts to help, you know, channel all the things that I was going through. You know, used to get beat up a lot by my father and my brother. And when my mother wasn't there, she didn't really know what was going on. And so, you know, locking myself in my room and channeling, you know, all of that hurt and pain into what I was doing really helped me survive that, you know. And so now it's like reconstructing your confidence and rebuilding your self-esteem because it takes a really large toll on you. I found that art has helped me, you know, relax through a process instead of worrying about the end product. So I've gotten really, like, literally OCD, not to use the term, you know, just throw it around. You know, really breaking down when I'm not able to have a schedule or, like, getting upset and not being able to handle it. You know, having panic attacks because something doesn't go right. So, you know, now I'm, like, working on that and going through a lot of therapy and a lot of rest now to try to, you know, remedy all the things that I've gone through.
You know, from what you've been through, right? You had all the reason, and then you could have easily chosen, you know, the wrong path. There were drugs. There's so many things that you could have easily chosen, but you chose to fight all that with what you're going through. I think it's amazing we have you here. I think you're much needed here for us in Chennai. Lovely to have you. And could you freestyle as well, right?
Yes.
Could you bust about 1 or 2 lines for us right now?
Yes.
Go for it.
I did this piece. I'm a 5-time rape survivor, so I had to channel it. My eyes are red, the diarrhea-filled stomach bag next to me. I'm lying on the floor, I'm dying in my own tragedy. I block them out, I lock the door, I wipe my stomach with the towel. That same rag I used to wipe the toothpaste off the counter for being forced to press down on it for an entire hour. I got the feeling like I need another shower, started screaming louder, nothing's coming out except for blood from the force. Of course, now it stains on that rug and it's chains on my lungs. But if push comes to shove, then I pick the gat up and there be brains in the tub. The thought of it is rough, but from the act, the action comes. Staying the same, it's just it's tough, so I change cause I must, and I'll never be the same. The old me vanished to dust. I'm sitting on the couch being counseled on trust, so I managed to bandage the wounds till they heal up. Until then, everybody gonna get cut. I looked over, saw a grown man creeping towards my bed, and then he said, "Do you remember me?" I gasped. Who the hell is he? I was only 16, trying to be prom queen. Absent dad said, expressed it through computer screen chat, stole the address, and broke in my window screen mask. I just freeze. Apparently that's the response my brain heeds. Stay away from suicidal me. I like to see you get through a harder thing. Slap me in the face, torture me with rape, threatened to erase police tapes and files. If you speak out, I'm guaranteed free after trial. I'm scared, I'm worried, cause that man got a title. A teacher, a preacher, a businessman in the magazine feature. A high school principal takes a ring off his finger, and the program director, team leader, and uncle, cousin, a brother, my God, holy mother, and they touch me under covers. They had his pals take turns on me watching one another to make a blunder in this world with no shield. You call the police, they make a stop to cop a feel. It's reality, it can't be real. It's like a movie reel. To cope, I smoke a doobie like Scooby Will. The truth will be revealed, and yet I still don't like how this made me feel. Checking out the window sill every 5 minutes. Can't focus, got me stuck, don't get it. Wish I had a witness running and sweating like fitness. Trying to get the evidence about for me. I had to, you see? Do you feel me?
Wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
Said this. That's pretty powerful.
Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. And now we have one of your own compilation music is coming up right now, and it's called Education. Could you just tell us what this is about?
Well, first I did this mixtape for Sexual Assault Awareness Month and Prevention Month in 2015 in April. And it was just as I came home and went through therapy, I had to process the rapes that I went through. I had to go through all of these things, and so I decided to put it through music. And this song was really special to me because I look up to Malala. And we kind of sampled her acceptance speech. And because she was 17, and she's such a young child, and I remember that was the second time I was gang raped. And you know, it just really is inspiring to see someone so young make it so far in the world and do so much work in women's rights, and that's what I want to do. So I look up to her, and I was like, how can we figure out how to take these excerpts from these pieces, you know, and use them in these songs? And we did a great job. My producer was really helpful. His name is Down with Ed Lover. We're based out of Augusta, GA. And it's just really, he was really supportive in the process. Like if anybody came in there and said something triggering, he locked the studio door, and he made the beat, you know, from scratch, and we put it together. I mean, we really built it together using her voice.
From ground up. Yeah?
Right.
Amazing, amazing. Here's our own compilation coming right up. This is Education for you guys. You have a listen. I'll bring all this back on Chennai Live 104.8 FM. Amazing. Super.